I'm Kavita, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics. Today I am going to explain the t-test and our students solve one case study problem using t-test. Now first I have to explain what is t-test. The t-test is a statistical test used to determine whether there is a significant difference between the means of two groups, especially when the sample size is small, that is n less than 30. And the population standard deviation is unknown. The sigma value is unknown. It is based on student t distribution. That is student t-test. The t-test is a statistical test used to determine whether there is a significant difference between sample mean and a population mean when the population standard deviation is unknown and the sample size is small, generally n less than 30. It was developed by William Ziley Cossack when under the pen name student. The test is based on the t distribution, which is bell-shaped and similar to the normal distribution but has heavier tails. T-test is static for single mean. First method is t-test statistic for single mean. When testing the hypothesis about a single population mean, the t statistic is given by the formula is t is equal to x bar minus mu divided by s by root n. Where x bar is a sample mean, mu is a population mean, that s is a sample deviation, sample standard deviation, and n is a sample size, and s by root n is a standard error of the mean. These are the formulas values. Okay. Now the next degrees of freedom is n minus 1. Conclusion: how we conclude that the calculated value of t is compared with the critical value from the t distribution table are given in the level of significance. There are two levels of 5% level of significance and 1% level of significance, and degrees of freedom to decide whether to accept or reject the null hypothesis. When the calculated value is greater than table value, we reject the null hypothesis and then accept the alternative hypothesis. Suppose that is less than, we accept the null hypothesis. This is our basic idea. Now our student solve one case study problem using this t-test. Okay, thank you.
Hi, we are going to solve one case study problem in t-test. I am myself Pavitra.
Myself Parkavi.
I am Nancy.
Today we are going to see a question. A marketing team lists a new ad campaign by serving 20 customers, finding an average satisfaction score for 7.8 with a standard deviation of 1.2. The historical population mean satisfaction score is 7.0 using a 5% significance level. Perform a one sample t-test to determine if the campaign has improved satisfaction marketing. Campaign effectiveness representative of next. Wave data analysis scores marketing campaigning effectiveness.
The given data are sample n is equal to 20, sample mean x equal to 7.8, standard deviation is equal to 1.2, population mean mu equal to 7. Then the null hypothesis H naught, it is defined as there is no significant difference between the two values. H1, which is called the alternative hypothesis, it is defined as there is a significant difference between the values. Here the H naught is 70 and H1 is greater than 70. Degrees of freedom is equal to n minus 1. Here the n is 20, so the degrees of freedom is 19. D is equal to 0.05, T is equal to 1.729. The significance level alpha is equal to 0.05.
Now we solved the problem. T-test formula is T is equal to x minus mu divided by s divided by root of n. The x value is 7.8, the mu value is 7.0, and the s value is 1.2 divided by root of n value is 20, and the final answer is 2.99. So the t value is 2.99. Therefore, 2.99 is greater than 1.725. So the H naught is rejected and H1 is accepted. This is the 5% of significant level. there is a sufficient evidence to conclude that the new ad campaign has significantly improved customer satisfaction. Thank you.
Thank you.